Is the camera working today? Because I brought the trophy up with us.
It is.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. We got the trophy
We
right
can
here.
take the graphics off. We'll be just
center.
right. There we go.
Front and center. Yeah, really proud of our guys in the battle we've had to go through this season. Wasn't always the prettiest. Wasn't always the greatest volleyball at times. But I think we've gotten to such a fantastic place with the volleyball that we play. And in this entire group, no matter who's in, plays the right system volleyball. And that was on display today as we definitely honored all of our seniors, and all 6 of them started. And we also got some of those seniors who haven't played maybe as much time as some other ones that entire match. So really proud of this group, the entire group. Winning these things takes an entire group to buy in, and I love every single one of those guys. And they're led by those seniors. And, it's really impressive with Kyle Cohan, Nick Kieckhefer, Andrew Otto, Matt Slavinsky, Peyton Weeder. Really proud of all 6 of them.
They have set the standard for this program for the underclassmen. They've got a tough act to follow from these seniors for what they have accomplished over the last 2-3 years now.
It's been really impressive. I think the way we've done it, 2 sets of – thank you, Mo. 2 sets lost in conference play this season again, and 0 lost last year. It's just really impressive the way that this group has gone about winning. Not just winning, but doing it the right way, playing the right style of volleyball, and believing in themselves, like we saw against the MSOE team, believing in themselves at a high level to get it done.
Take us back when you took this job, JW. Did you think it was going to be hard to get them to buy into your system, or did you think right away they'd pick up on this and say, "Hey, this is going to be a run"?
I was too young to believe anything, John. I think,
I wish I could be that age again.
Yeah, I think you got to be yourself and you got to be true to yourself. And I guess the hope was that by showing them who I really was, that they would buy into the system changes we wanted to make. Now the culture changes, we didn't have to make any of those. LJ has really set a fantastic culture of competitiveness and championship level volleyball. And there were a lot of system changes we made, but this senior group is 3 years with me. And so the changes we've made and the volleyball players these guys have become, it's really special to get close to each one of these guys. And some of them transferred in, some of them have been here for all 4 years or 5 years in Sliv's case. To see the buy-in to not just me, but Carthage men's volleyball, that's the more important piece.
I was going to say the culture had already been established here. It's keeping that culture. I think it's probably harder to keep that going than trying to establish a culture.
100%. I think, and that's that was the most nervous part for me coming in and taking this job, was the success that this program has had and how to maintain that. And again, you have to do it your own way, and I'm really proud of these guys and for coming together as a unit. Nick Kieckhefer was awesome today as a senior. One of the guys who played the entire match, 35 assists, almost 12%. That's a crazy high number. The team hit 406. It's just elite stuff, and it just shows you how good this team is across the board. It doesn't matter who's playing. The system's really good. Our athletes, all these kids are athletes on this team, and they can play a high level of volleyball. Really proud of Nick Kieckhefer and his ability to serve the ball in the court. 2 blocks, 8 digs for Hammy. Oh, my God. What a complete game by him. Evan Cashin has been using in that serving sub role recently as he come back from his injury. Today you got to show how good he is at offense, and he's just chopping and scoring and really making things happen today with his offensive play. Was really, really proud of him. And Andrew Otto is just elite offensively, man.
Look at that. 8 blocks tonight. He had 3 block solos and 5 block assists tonight. Unconscious.
6-0-8, 750 as well with 6 ball. I mean, that he was so good today at the net. Nothing got past him.
No.
Nothing online got past him. He was on top of everything. Throwing back tips, good low aggressive blocking moves going down, hard blocks, big bounces. He was really, really impressive today. I'm just really, really proud of those guys and how aggressive they are at the net. And, and then you talk about the 3 guys that have played a little more, play or starters a little more often with Matt Slavinsky and what he's done for this program over 5 years. All the accolades were on display when he walked out for senior night, and the biggest one was National Championship Player of the Year or Player of the Tournament. That was really kind of his biggest career accolade. You go from Kyle Cohan, who's made some impressive defensive improvements over his 3 years that I've been here with him. The most elite passer I've been around in my entire life, no matter the level. And the defensive improvements he's made this year has been absolutely incredible. And then you talk about Peyton Weeder and what he's done to find a starting job for this team. We've asked him to change positions. He's been outside his entire life. he was able to just move through that space and go play opposite and make that his own. We use him in a utility knife kind of way. He passes, he hits Bicks, he hits D-balls, he hits flares, he hits goes. His versatility has made this team elite, and his ability to play it all across the net and all across the back row has been really, really impressive. And I can't thank these 6 guys enough for believing in me and giving me the chance to coach them and mentor them and getting better one day at a time and 1% at a time. Really proud of all 6 of them.
If you come out here early and you watch this team, it's so loose, so laid back, and these guys have fun. And I think that's the other piece to the puzzle here. This isn't a job. It's fun for these guys. When they're on the court, I'm sure it's the same way in practice. These guys are out there. They've got a job to do, yes, but they're playing for each other and having fun, appreciating what they're doing.
It's a family. And you just said it. We talk about it all the time. It can't be a job. It's got to be fun. And it was funny last year going to the NCAA tournament, and we get serve and pass time, and there's some NCAA committee people there, some coaches and stuff like that. And I said to them the first time we walked in, I was like, I think we're probably going to be the most loose team here. We were the 1 seed walking in. We had everything to lose. And I told flat out, I was like, we're probably going to be the most loose team here in serve and pass with the amount of fun we have in the practice gym and serve and pass. And it was funny the reaction when I saw the coach later. He was like, well, you weren't the most loose team, but the other teams are anywhere near as loose as you were. We're just happy to be there, whereas you were still playing for a national championship. And I think that's what makes this team special. And I think you see it against the MSOE game. Why having fun matters is when it's fun for everybody, it takes the pressure off. You're not really thinking, I got to go win here when you're down 19-14. You're thinking about just playing volleyball, having the system come to you and just playing there for your brothers. And it takes pressure off of those guys to have fun. It takes pressure off of me to have fun when that's the ultimate goal. It's not winning and losing. It's about becoming better people, becoming better men, and having fun with each other.
Big regional match on Saturday against Loras. That's going to have some tipping value there as far as the regional. The regions came out today. Carthage ranked number 1 in the region, followed by North Central. Dominican in the back at 3, and then you've got Loras hiding back there too. So this is big for the regional setup.
Yeah, and that MSOE win is even bigger now that they're regionally ranked, coming out of last week when they beat Loras at home. So some regional matches here late in the season, which they're always pressure-packed when you get this late into the year. Loras is playing to be, I don't know what the match stats are there.
1-1, they're in the third set.
1-1, so they're playing good volleyball out there at North Central, and we know how good North Central is, the 6th ranked team in the country. Loras has been ranked all season. You got to have regional ranked wins to get a chance to get in the NCAA tournament. We got a lot of them. We got a chance to finish up with another one, and again, the goal right now is to not leave Tarbell Arena. That's the goal with this group. And, goal number 1, right, achieved right here. Really, really proud of this group to buy into goal number 1. Goal number 2 is to not have to leave this facility and win the CCW conference tournament. And if we do that, and we're very thankful, not thankful, but it's nice to see us ranked number 1 in the region. That means all we have to do is take care of business. We don't have to hope and pray somebody loses anymore. We are in control of where we go. And it's super cool to host the NCAA tournament here. But for us, right, we want to dictate play, and that starts with forcing people to come here to Tarbell.
I remember talking to you after that Dominican match, and you made it a point to say, no, the goals are still out in front of us, and that is win the regular season title, host the conference tournament, and win the conference tournament to get the automatic bid. No waiting.
And those are the only goals, right? Like, it doesn't matter how you get into the NCAA tournament, John. It doesn't matter how you get in. It just matters that you're in. And we didn't panic with those 3 early losses, and I think that's what has shown to be this level of volleyball, how good we've been. Like, we didn't panic. We knew how good we were. We hadn't shown it yet. And that's kind of what we talk about in big matches, like against MSOE when we were down late. Like, the timeout call comes, and we all sit down, and we all take a breath, and, hey, we haven't made our run yet. We'll make a run. We trust that we're going to make that run. It's the same thing maybe for this entire season, the metaphor for the season here after those 3 losses. Like, hey, we haven't put our best volleyball out there yet. We will find it. We trust each other, and we trust the system.
Well, we're going to look for that Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock. The Dewhawks in the building.
Regular season finale.
I'll be on the call for that.
Excited for you to be here, John. Thank you so much, and thankful for all you do for Carthage men's volleyball, and thankful to these 6 group of seniors. Appreciate it, John.
Thank
Go
you.
Firebirds.
Take care of that hardware there.
Will do.
All right. Conference champion Carthage Firebirds as they win